not really important, but it still matters hugely to millions. And now England and Croatia are on their way. Sterling gets it through to Mason Mount. And there's Sterling again. Sterling down. It was a solid block tackle from Chaletasar. Foden moving nicely in front of it. Phil Foden hits the post. Nearly came back to him. Guardiola managed to clear. First glimpse of Phil Foden's fantastic talent. Trippier, though, couldn't stop his Atletico teammate Vassal Cohen. Here's an opening. But it was a rushed finish from Ivan Perisic. Will be on the end of it. And that's fired back into the crowd by Calvin Phillips. Croatia managed to get it away. Here's Trippier with the lift over the top for Kane. And the flag is raised. Modric, he will unleash. Was able to cushion the blow. Decent looking ball for Phillips. He got past one, then two, then plays it into Sterling! That will do nicely! England in! Raheem Sterling's first major tournament goal! Made in Yorkshire, finished in his own neighbourhood by Raheem Sterling. Mason Mount. Good try. Really good attempt. It had to be perfect though. Mount. Kane coming in! And he couldn't keep the shot down. The referee's pointed for a corner as Kane collides with the post. It's only the first step, but it is.
Let's see, we're all set. It's the 115th meeting between England and Scotland, and rarely has it mattered so much. Your commentators, Lee Dixon, Ali McCoy, and first, good evening to Sam Matterface.
Good evening, Mark. Hello, everyone. Kane waiting for the ball in the 6-yard box, and Mason Mount steers it wide.
Team prepared to attack.
And they are doing that. O'Donnell into the area. Shea Adams with a shot, which is blocked. John Stones did the work. Mount's delivery. John Stones is there, hits the post. What a chance for England to take the lead. He seemed to have the freedom of the penalty area as he leapt into the air. And he strained his neck towards the ball. And it was so close to an England opener. Mount in towards Rice. Didn't quite connect with it. Declan Rice. Phillips pinging it towards Foden. Foden bringing it down. Brilliant! Well, the offside went up anyway. Yeah. It wouldn't have counted. But the ball to him was almost inch perfect. Decent turn. Looking for O'Donnell. Big save. And Shea Adams can't turn it home. That's a huge hand from Jordan Pickford. From Stephen O'Donnell. James, delicious cross. Kane is there. And he was stretching and stretching for it, but even if he had got it, it would have been Marshall. Here's Mason Mount. Marshall got something on that.
First thing you've got to say, brilliant from Robertson, matching the run from Foden.
Aimed it towards Hanley. Drops for Dykes. Cleared off the line by Reece James, who's England's hero. It's another great chance for Lyndon Dykes. Sterling waiting in the centre. It comes to Reece James. Inches. He can hit them.
Yeah, that's a massive chance.
Corner to England. Another one towards that near post, which didn't have enough loft on it.
Well, I tell you, I think Marshall.
No one inside the penalty area yet. Foden's joining. Bending one in, Dykes getting up there. It comes to Shea Adams! Oh, that was the moment. That was the moment for Shea Adams and Scotland. Dance down that left-hand side, brings Shaw into play. Mount looking for Shaw again. Releases Shaw. Flashes it through that 6-yard box, but with very little aim. England were going nowhere fast. There's the full-time whistle, and listen to what it means to the Scotland fan.
Hello everyone. As the Group D leaders, the Czech Republic, take to the pitch, this may just have been the most difficult 4 days of Gareth Southgate's time in charge of England. It's cut out by Sofal. Great ball. Lovely ball into Sterling, the keeper's come, and it's come back off the woodwork. Unlucky Raheem Sterling. Václav came, Sterling lobbed him. Boyle away and Harry Kane. Luke Shaw's ball in, Stones around the back. Retrieving, Kane, Grealish. Oh, lovely little ding. Ball is put into the back of the net by Raheem Sterling. And England lead, and Jack Grealish has provided, and Raheem Sterling has scored, and England lead the Czech Republic by 1-0 inside 12 minutes. Just need to be careful here, England. The shot's a good one, and so is the save. Hollish hit it beautifully.
With their runs, their skills.
Oh, great ball, Maguire. Harry Kane. Kane! Good save. Really good save by Thomas Václav to deny Harry Kane. Boyle here. Boyle's Yancho is there. Brave defending. And the follow-up is just wide from Souček on the turn. Real chance this. Bravely done by Luke Shaw, but England are lucky. Sterling, the goal scorer. Shaw. Well, goalkeeper did well to get down to his near post because there was a little deflection on that cross, and it's an England corner.
It was a good break.
Harry Kane. Oh, well, the flag has gone up. The goalkeeper made the save, but pushed it out into a perilous area. Václav, but the flag was up. Souček. Tekart on the turn. Oof. Pickford is furious. And England really could ask for no more. They have won Group D without conceding a goal.
Players of England and Germany, all inside Wembley and around the country, will now observe the national anthem.
Please stand for the national anthems, starting with Germany.
A little bit of room. Pickford wasn't going to get there. It needed Kyle Walker to knock it behind. Sterling, it's on for the shot. Neuer had to make the save. That was going in from Raheem Sterling. The cue was formed. Swings out to Maguire, and he's popped it straight into the gloves of Germany's long-time number one. It's Kimmich's clip, and it was missed by everybody. But it was mightily close to being finished off by Gosens at the back. Sterling tries to get into the box himself, and here's Kane! Taken away from him by Hummels. The goal looked on a plate served warm. Phillips, all room, loads of it. Over to Maguire. That was a big chance. Quite a tentative header. Kind of faced the goal. Goretzka's going to go for goal. And Pickford had a sight of it all the way. He was much talked about in the build-up as one to be feared. That's a good ball from Havertz. Werner, that's a good save by Pickford. Out to meet Timo Werner. Poke it out to Gosens. It's Gosens' cross. It was Muller battling for it, and Havertz who hits it, and Pickford who saves it. What a good hand.
And he's arguably been their best player.
He's still perky enough. Kane. Grealish. Shaw. Across for Sterling! There's your spark. Wembley ignites. The summer of Sterling continues. Oh, we haven't seen scenes like this in a football ground for a long, long time.
Well, listen to that. He starts the move, Raheem Sterling. He's positive. He's direct.
That's Goretzka. And stretching but not connecting was Kai Havertz. And every time England press regardless with Shaw. And now Grealish. Grealish in! In comes the captain! This time! More than any other time! 2-0 England! Harry Kane's championship has begun! There's an error and Havertz is onto it and he's got the run through the middle. It is Thomas Muller, England's nemesis, but not this time. That never used to happen, never ever. And that is it. It's finally happened. England beat Germany at a major tournament. If you're an England fan, take a look around and drink it in.
This Saturday night, it's England versus Ukraine for a place in the semi-finals of the European Championship. Your commentary team is Jermaine Genus and Guy Mowbray.
Mount. That was a stumble. No more, although Mason Mount has just spread his arms wide. And Uranchuk has got a good run on Stones here, and Jordan Pickford makes the save before firing his anger towards those who let the Ukraine number 9 in. England possession. Sterling's got it through to Kane now, and Harry Kane has found the net. Well, that didn't take long. One brings two for Harry Kane. Not quite the noise of Wembley, but it is the noise of England joy in Italy.
But it's come from the two goal scorers from the last game.
This is Rice. Declan Rice with a hammer blow. Mount's effort is blocked. Peppering that Ukraine back line. Shaw. That was Kane climbing above the wall of yellow. But not able to keep his header down. It was Stone's header, but it's not away yet. It was in from Siankov, and that was good from Shaw, and then wide the follow-up. A few more barks and angry words from Jordan Pickford. Shaw in. And there's Maguire! That's one step nearer. It is a goal early in the second half. From the head of Harry Maguire. Just what England wanted.
Ball to get into the shape, the understanding of how to play is.
Oh, there's Kane again! Denied a hat-trick by the gloves of Bushchan. That looked as though it was goal-bound. Sterling. Shaw. Kane! Ukraine blown away. England on their way. Ripping their way to the semi-finals of the European Championship.
But it's just a brilliant team goal. The way they win the ball back, the understanding between Raheem Sterling and Luke Shaw.
Makarenko lines up the shot. It was fierce. Pickford was able to watch it.
Exactly what he did.
Mason Mount with the corner. There's another one. Jordan Henderson has his first goal for England. And England have their fourth of the night.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You never know, Guy. You never know.
And the referee is not going to add anything on. That is full time in Rome. It is a convincing win for the Lions in Rome.
Here we go. Semi-finals don't come around that often, so don't go anywhere. England against Denmark is live, and it's next. Welcome back. Wembley is thronging with resounding, heavy, deafening noise. Sterling's run. Kane's picked it up. Tries to slash at one. It was quick, it was fast, it was off target from Harry Kane.
Just look at the run from Sterling.
And Mount's still going. No deflection wins a corner. It's the first one of the game for England.
Superb. Really, really good play.
Damsgaard, Brathwaite, a chance that goes wide. It's a Denmark corner, but that looked messy. Now Sterling, still going. Raheem Sterling. just didn't have the requisite power when he pulled the trigger. England trying to shuffle back. Damsgaard. Well, they weren't sure where that was going. Whipping it out to Harry Kane. Sterling's made a dart. Here's Raheem Sterling. Oh, you've seen that move before. It had echoes of Gaza in '96. It's Mikkel Damsgaard. Oh, it's a wonderful goal. England concede their first goal at the tournament, and it is a dash of Danish dynamite. Mount wants it in the centre. Raheem Sterling wants it. It's an unbelievable save by Kasper Schmeichel. How on earth did Kasper Schmeichel stop that? Well, he kept a clean sheet on his last visit to Wembley, Kasper Schmeichel. Saka trying to stop him from doing so. Sterling is there. He's not keeping one tonight. Listen to the roar of 67,500 inside Wembley. That is the response that England needed, and Gareth Southgate believed he could get. It's England 1, Denmark 1. Into Dolberg, saved by Pickford. An absolutely necessary one too. Down smartly.
Offside. Flag's gone up. What a save though.
Mount takes over, digs it out. That's an easy catch for Kasper Schmeichel. Gets to the byline, tries to chip the keeper. I'm not sure he meant it, but it caused Kasper Schmeichel serious. It's Mount delivery. It's Harry Maguire. And a combination of the fingertips of Kasper Schmeichel and the upright stop England from taking the lead. Time he touches the ball, comes back to Sterling. Just couldn't keep it down. It's very deep. Harry Maguire. And it's gobbled up by Kasper Schmeichel. Getting the better of Mæhle. Still going. Sterling, he's gone down. That was an England penalty. Will be an England penalty. Raheem Sterling dancing his way past red shirts, drawing a foul. Good luck. Saved, back in! Yes! 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 It's a goal that cranks the volume up across the nation. England lead in extra time. And the good times never felt so good.
Well, I have to say, this is the best 1-2 I've ever seen in my life.
Still Raheem Sterling. It's still Raheem Sterling. And only Kasper Schmeichel keeps Denmark's hopes still flickering. Looking for Kane. Finding Harry Kane. It's saved by Kasper Schmeichel, and no one's there to follow up quick enough. Southgate has trusted Kane. He's gone with Sterling. He's changed the shape. He's picked more right backs than centre forwards. Trusted players who had experience, but they were carrying injuries. He has answered.
England and Italy have a rivalry stretching back 88 years, but they've never contested a game as big as this. Wembley is absolutely rocking. Two nations hopelessly in love with football on tenterhooks. Left-hand side this time, here's Mason Mount. Mount, who gave his jersey to a little girl in the crowd. She's been hitting. Here's Kane's first involvement. Trippier. Play towards the back post, and Shaw scores for England! An early strike! Luke Shaw! Wow! What a start for England at Wembley! It's his first ever England goal as well, and in a Euro final.
He's been simply fantastic throughout this entire tournament, creating chances going forward.
Go, and Chiesa was strong and goes on and fizzes a shot just wide. That was the best yet from the Azzurri. Ball goes on across the face of goal, and Italy very, very stretched. Left foot or Insigne's right, and it's not coming down quick enough to trouble Jordan Pickford. Good ball inside. Sterling here, breaking into the gap and goes down in the penalty area. The referee's not going to give this one. Sterling is furious. He pumped the turf with his fist while he got the controversial one. It's a great run. Can he find it? Half-yard Pickford, great stop. But Chiesa does look a menace, and he very, very nearly found the answer for Italy there. It's Insigne, and it was dipping, but it wasn't dipping quick enough. Shaw's delivery, Maguire winning the header again, and it wasn't really the finish. Here comes the corner. It's flicked on, bouncing around dangerously, and scrambled in as well. And it's Leonardo Bonucci who's got the vital touch to put Italy level. They've been knocking on the door, now they've shoved it open. Croatia, Insigne, can he find his feet here? Got a shot away, Pickford getting his gloves to it.
And if you're going to chase this game in the momentum, they need some freshness.
Oh, and there's another opportunity with Berardi arriving. Phillips, who can hit them! And it was screaming just wide with Donnarumma a little worried about... Another hold-your-breath moment. It's hit and it's dropped by Pickford, but he gathers it at the second attempt. A very relieved Jordan Pickford. The trophy will be decided by a penalty shootout for the first time, in fact, since 1976. Berardi. No problem. Italy go one up. Brilliant penalty from Kane. 1-1. It's a great save from Pickford. It's a brilliant save from Pickford. Belotti is denied. Does it? What a penalty into the roof of the net. Oh, it's a magnificent penalty. Oh, Donnarumma makes the stop and puts Italy back in business. And scores here as well to put Italy ahead for the moment. And Donnarumma saves again. Italy are nearly there. For Italy. And Pickford saves! Can you believe it? And he doesn't! And Italy are champions of Europe. They do it in a shootout. They did it the hard way. Behind after 2 minutes, ahead after penalties, and England are foiled again, and at Wembley. Players made that decision. They're a really decent bunch, ego-free, grounded. That Italy are champions of Europe for the first time in 53 years since they won it in 1968.